Welcome here at Smart to Drive. I'm Alex. Today for you at the IAA Mobility 2023. I'm here at the XPENG booth and I've brought the XPENG X9 for you today. As you can easily see, this is a luxury class van. But what I noticed immediately is that the front looks very similar to a coupe, I think. Among other things, you know it similarly from the XPENG G6, so with the continuous light strip. And also not typically van-like, sloping flatly, but really just a bit like you know it from a sedan or a coupe. And I think the car is just very, very beautiful as it stands there. Also in this dark black, which of course also makes it very, very luxurious. And at the same time also futuristic. But the rear also has little to do with the van, I think, and I noticed that immediately because we have a kind of spoiler lip here, which you'd actually expect more from a coupe. And that also looks really very nice. Here again, a continuous LED light strip. But then further down, it doesn't just drop off straight in a typical van-like way, but we really have beautiful shapes, and that makes the car look completely different from the vans you usually see. So let's take a look at the trunk, which we can open here. And we have 7 seats here in the X9. We have the normal driver and front passenger seats. Then we have a second row with 2 individual seats, and in the back, another smaller row for 3 more passengers. Of course, you don't have too much space in the back if you make yourself very comfortable in the middle row, but in a pinch, you can travel with 7 people here. I also think the rims are really something special here. 20-inch, two-tone silver black. It just fits very, very well with this very dark vehicle and simply makes the van look much, much sportier. And not just like a classic transport vehicle, but first just look at the craftsmanship here in the front of the interior. The seats are nicely perforated, very, very comfortable. And of course, seat ventilation and seat heating are all included. And this incredibly large display, it must be around 17 inches. Here again, as you'd expect from XPENG, a really very, very fluid menu. You can open the split screen here, turn and pan the vehicle. You can also see how well the processor is working here. I really, really like that. I also noticed that the seats are massaging me right now, so massage seats are also available here. And then also the headrests, which are very, very comfortable. But what I also noticed is that the rear view mirror is, of course, digital. And otherwise, 2 inductive charging pads, 2 cup holders, nothing special here. A center armrest that is really very, very wide. What else do we have here? A glove compartment. And what's immediately noticeable is that even down here, the materials are covered in very, very soft touch fabric. So the German manufacturers could really take a page out of their book. No hard plastic in sight. Here, a kind of wood look trim. Then the speaker is very nicely integrated, a bit of piano black. Well, that's a matter of taste. But up here, it's soft again and very, very high quality, including how the speakers are installed here. We have the X-Opera sound system here, so similar to the G9 or the G6. The steering wheel is a bit oval-shaped, wider. Yeah, it's a matter of taste. Maybe not quite my style, how the steering wheel looks, but otherwise you feel really very, very luxurious in here. It's a really beautiful car. And here on the doors, ambient lighting is of course included with wood decor on the side. Everything is soft. You can rest your arm very, very comfortably. So really a very, very beautiful car. Then we have a small sunroof here with a sunshade. Otherwise, there are plenty of storage compartments here, but I'd say it only gets really interesting in the back in the second row of seats, and that's where I'll take a seat now. And back here, it's just extremely luxurious. I think as a passenger, you can really have a great time here. The panoramic roof also extends back here, also with a sunshade, I believe, but that should work digitally. We also have a lot of buttons here on the seats with which you can, of course, change the seat settings. You can already see how the seat is moving forward, but that's being done from the back right now. And that's just really, really nice. 2 individual seats that are adjustable in all directions. And again, this headrest here, you can also recline the backrest here as well as extend the footrest, so you can really lie back nicely. And we have a cup holder for each individual seat. And then on this side, you can, of course, also adjust the seat, everything at the push of a button, of course. You can also control the air conditioning here. And we have a refrigerator down below. I don't know if I can open it now. Yes, actually, it's opening. And that's just cool. Many Chinese vehicles now have a built-in refrigerator, and I think that's really a must-have, especially on long trips. And you can really keep your drinks cool there during the drive. And if you ever need to do some work, maybe put down a laptop, that's possible too. And here too, the materials just feel really, really good. And here on this very large display, everything is in Chinese right now, so I can't tell you exactly what you can do here. But I strongly suspect that you can, of course, as you can see here, activate media. You can most likely also watch movies during the drive. That's really a great feeling. Whether you want to sleep, work, or just have entertainment during a long trip, the X9 definitely does that really well. Of course, we have electric doors in the back, which naturally close with a soft close feature. Great. Yeah, so much for the short review here of the XPENG X9. Maybe I'll have the opportunity to do a more detailed test for you if I can get the car for a longer period of time. But I have to say, as it stands here, I've really fallen in love with it because it just doesn't look like a classic van or a classic people carrier, but is also really very luxurious and has these coupe-like shapes. If you liked the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, activate the little bell, then you won't miss any more videos in the future. And you'll also find more vehicles here on the channel from the IAA Mobility 2025, so just tune in again if you like. See you soon, take care, bye-bye. This video was presented to you by Yuma. At Yuma, you can get balcony power plants and storage systems in excellent quality with German support from the German online shop. And with my discount link from the video description, you'll receive 30 euros off your next order.